Spirituality can be a vague term. It can be linked to anything from the purchasing of birthstones and looking out for angel numbers to the hundreds of thousands that converge every 12 years for the Kumbh Mela festival in India to be washed from the sins of 7 lifetimes. The term spirituality is of specific Christian origins, yet until recently at least, it tends to have been the Christian mystical heritage that has been neglected. The widespread interest in Eastern mysticism has made some Christians shy of applying the term mystical to any aspect of the Christian tradition. There has been a concern among many to distance ourselves from the westernized hodgepodge of Eastern mysticism, occult and psychic practices that we see being pursued with such fervour in certain sectors of our culture today. Mysticism, too, then, will need to be a term that we will need to clarify if we can. This course seeks to recover for you the rich heritage of Christian spirituality through the ages. We will take an historical survey so wide-ranging that this course could almost serve as an introduction to church history itself. Yet it will also be a deep dive into Christian spiritual practices so rich you'll wonder why you ever stuck to such a narrow range of options for your quiet time. Christian spirituality is structured around the great traditions of Christian spirituality, in chronological order, broadly centering on Orthodox, Roman Catholic and Protestant traditions. But to get more specific, we will cover the patristic era and early Platonic influences, the beginnings of monasticism, the Celts, the Anglo-Saxons, the Orthodox tradition, the medieval mystics, the Protestant and Catholic Reformations, evangelicalism, Pentecostalism, and the modern mystics such as Evelyn Underhill, Thomas Merton, Henri Nouwen, and Maggie Ross, as well as devoting time to the techniques of the mystics, the practice of fasting, the role of neuroscience and spirituality and nature. You'll be given a broad and deep survey, and it is hoped that this will furnish you with a good theoretical and practical understanding of how Christians have, over the space of more than 2 millennia, tried to put into practice the aspiration of the psalmist to behold the beauty of the Lord as the one thing he desired above all, the command of Jesus to take up the cross and follow him, and the insistence of Paul that the life of faith is most truly and powerfully to be found in Christ. I look forward to walking you through this glorious heritage.